guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Madison. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm going to be doing my January part 1 cash envelope stuffing. If you have not seen my December ones, I will have them linked up here in the cards as well as the description box below. I do apologize if there is an echo. This room is completely, well, pretty much empty. I am moving some things around right now at the moment, so if there is an echo or whatnot, or if I sound really, I don't even know how to say it, but you understand what I mean. If there is a difference in audio quality, I apologize. Again, so if you're new to my channel, I do these stuffings twice a month for each paycheck. I do get paid bi-weekly, and we are going to be doing part 1 right now, which includes my monthlies and my sinking funds. My monthlies are things that I need to pay every single month regardless, and my sinking funds are things that I'm saving up for or things that I am not touching monthly. I will give you a quick background. I do live at home with my parents. I am saving for a house. I do have my car, which is fully paid off, and now I am starting to get into my car insurance, which is something, and I think that's pretty much it. Again, if you haven't seen any of the other ones, I will have them linked down below, and let's just get straight into it. So we're gonna start off with my monthlies. I'll zoom you in just a little bit. So these ones here are my monthlies, and these are my sinking funds. We're gonna get started right off the bat with rent, and rent every month gets $250. 1, $250. So that will go right in there. And then on the back here, I'm just going to write date, amount, and total. And rent is done. Next up will be phone, and phone gets $50. Again, this is just per part 1. And same thing on the back. Phone is done, and the line underneath there is just indicating that I did pay it off, so I do put the date when I pay it. That way I know for sure. So that one's done. Next up is gas, and gas gets $40. 20, 40. And like, look at how destroyed this envelope is. Oh my gosh. I actually have my video coming very soon on me making my new envelopes, which are super exciting. So that should be coming up as well. My gas one, I do not put a tracker on the back because money is constantly coming in and out of here. And this is strictly for my gas envelope. So I will put the receipt once I filled up my tank inside of there. And before I film, I just take them out so you guys don't really need to see where I'm getting my gas from or whatever. So that one is gas. That is done. Next up is my lovely car insurance envelope. You guys haven't seen this since August last year, which is wonderful. I have broke down my car insurance for the year. Again, if this makes any sense, when I do my how to get started video, you will see how I break everything down. I do it step by step on how to get an amount for each paycheck, or if you get paid weekly, I talk about that, or if you get paid bi-weekly or monthly, I'll explain that in the video. So for myself, I broke it down to 70 to 75 per pay. So I guess depending on my pay, I will be putting that in for each month. So this month I am putting in 70, which will be a 50 and a 20. And again, just date, amount, and total on the back. And that one's done. Next up is my spending, and spending is getting $20. I did have a subscriber actually comment about makeup and what about clothing and stuff like that if I only give myself $20. I normally just budget for coffees, McDonald's, like really whatever I'm kind of feeling about. I do have a lot of makeup. I also have a lot of things that are sent to me for YouTube purposes or Instagram purposes. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, I will leave the link in the description box below. So I actually am very thankful I don't need to buy a lot of things, but if you were in the mood to buy yourself, you know, a new outfit or buy yourself some new makeup, that is something that you can budget into your spending. Or also, I have a toiletries envelope that I do a lot of, obviously like body wash, body care, and obviously like toiletries, toilet paper, and stuff like that. But I could also take money from there if I needed a new foundation or something like that, or you can budget it into your spending. Again, it depends on your monthlies that need to be paid first. over everything else. And again, in that video that I was talking about earlier, I do explain how I don't do a zero-based budget. I do have money left in my account for certain purposes, which I do explain in that video a bit more. So for me, the $20 or $40 has been working well because I don't really need to buy those. I don't really have to buy those things that some people have been asking about. So for me, I'm very fortunate. So that's why I only give myself $20. So I just wanted to explain that there a bit. I also don't put a tracker on the back of this one either. This is my guilt-free money. I don't need to track what I'm spending it on. I don't put the receipt or anything because this is literally just mad money. And then last in the categories for monthly is food, which is AKA groceries, and it does get $40 a pay. I may up this in the new year to maybe $50 or $60, just because I'm trying to cook more at home, and obviously I do have a lot of meats and stuff in my freezer and, you know, the necessities and all that stuff. So I may just up this a bit more because I'm wanting to try cooking at home a bit more. We do date nights, or like my spending money I said I can spend on, you know, if I want to go out for dinner or whatever. So I may up this, I'm not too sure yet. This also goes towards my daughter's lunches and stuff like that. So $40 has been working well for us. And again, we do live at home, so it's not the end of the world. Our fridge is always full. That makes sense. So monthlies are done. I'm going to get into our sinking funds. I'm going to move this actually a bit, guys. Sorry. So you can see a bit more there. I am not filling all of them this month, so I'm actually just going to pull out the ones that I'm filling and put the other ones off to the side. So I'm only filling 4 of them this pay. So right off the bat, we're going to start with maintenance, and maintenance is getting $20. And this is just getting ready for me to take my tires off coming up. So date amount in total on the back, that one is done. Next up is travel, and travel is getting $70. I'm going to quickly talk about this on the back here. What I do for traveling is I type the amount that was paid, and I had, I think, like $700 or so, or $660 that I paid towards it. So then I owed $550. I then paid off this, which means I only owe $350 left, and now I am putting in $70, and I'm putting in for my next paycheck, and I'll pay that off my card, and hopefully that is done. That's kind of how I break down each month what I need to pay, or if I haven't paid the total off yet. Hopefully that makes sense. So 70 is going in there. And that one's done. Next up is pampering, and pampering is getting $20. I do have 20 in there already, so I'll have 40. I definitely need to get my nails done, especially since we're going away on vacay soon, which is really exciting. So pampering is done. And then last but not least, thank you to all of you who were commenting on my last video about hitting my savings goal. Again, if you haven't watched it, I'll have it linked in the cards or in the description box below. I did hit my savings goal for 2019, and now I have started my savings goal for 2020, which is $2,500. Obviously, $210 a month would be $2,520, but I'm just rounding it off to $2,500. So basically what I did is it saves for each month is $210, so that's $105 a pay because I do get paid bi-weekly. And then on the sides here, I just put the amount starting from $210, getting all the way up to the top. And basically what I do is every time I hit that goal, I'll just color in the jar, and at the end of the year, I should have the jar filled, and that way I've hit my savings goal. So again, my savings goal for each month is $210, which is $105 a pay. I actually did get a little bit higher of a pay for the beginning of the month. So I'm actually putting in $120 into my emergency. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, which is more than what I need to save for each pay. So either my next paycheck, I won't need to put in the $105, or I still can put in the $105 and I'll start the year off with a bang, going over and above. So that's what I'm probably going to try and do, is stay ahead of the game. So again, I'm just going to put date, amount, and total, and I did put the line there, and I did hit my savings goal of $2,000, so that's really exciting. This year I really want to focus on saving, but I also want to focus on making memories for the year and cherishing the time that we have spent together and whatnot. So this year I'm really going to try and focus on this, as well as focusing on, you know, your mental health, your well-being, family and friends. So for 2020, that's what I'm manifesting this year. I also decided to do a dream board this year, and let me know, comment down below if you guys would like to see my dream board. I did film myself actually making my dream board, but I wasn't sure if I was going to upload it or not. Don't really know if that fits into my niche on YouTube here, but let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I definitely will upload that if that's what you guys would like. So my savings is done here as well. So for this paycheck, I did pull $700. Again, like I stated, I don't do the zero-based budget, so I do have money still left in my account. If you do the zero-based budgets, there's other YouTubers out there that explain it a bit more, but I don't, just because I do have subscription services that comes out of my bank account, and I also do have like a little cushion that I like to make sure I have in my account in case of anything, as well as my emergency savings that I had from last year. So that is everything that I did for my first paycheck of January of 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed, click that subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!